Yes, your eyes don't deceive you. That is the Tay Bridge, that's the Fife Coast, that's Newport-on-Tay, and this is Dundee. I finally crossed the Tay and I'm in sunny Dundee. Well, not so sunny today, it's overcast, but that's fine. There's no wind and it's dry, so I'm happy, and I am away to explore this beautiful, beautiful city of Dundee. Now, I've spent many days of my childhood coming here and I absolutely love this city, so I cannot wait to get exploring. So, Dundee, show me what you got! Peace!
I'll turn on the camera, test my microphone, firing up the podcast, sound waves coming to your home. Ginger man with a can is here to make your day. Ginger man with a can would like to hear you say today.
Look at that. That there is the museum, also known as the V&A. Now, for anyone who knows Dundee from the sort of 90s and the early 2000s will know it was famous for its swimming pool. Kids from all over Fife would get the train up, or their parents up at the weekend, cross the Tay or the train bridge, depending on how you got here, and go to Dundee swimming pool, which was originally where the V&A is now. They've moved it into the city centre area, but we'll get to that, we'll see it, because I have been to the updated version too, and it doesn't disappoint. It's still got the cannonball. This really is a phenomenal city. City of Discovery. And we'll get to the whole Discovery section, because the boat's there. There we go. Here's well, let's read first, because it's a nice fountain. By William Longare, Lord Provost of the city, 1905 to 1908. Just a short term Alexandra fountain. Not bad, eh? Presented to the community. I think I read it the wrong way round, but nice fountain. So the plan is, this is going to be a 3-part episode, and the guys at Barry Bookkeeping have done a great job helping me out and sponsored me for my trip to Dundee today. So thanks, Barry Bookkeeping. I'm going to chuck in a little advert for you. Barry Bookkeeping. Peace.
Are you looking to change your accountant? Are you struggling with keeping your bookkeeping records? Barry Bookkeeping are here to help you and ensure the smooth running of the administrative side of your business. The main services we provide include bookkeeping and accountancy, payroll, self-assessments, auto-enrollments, business startups, and CIS subcontractors.
We started in 2011 as a company providing payroll and accountancy services to small to medium-sized businesses throughout the UK. Over the years, our ethos and business model has been, and even more so now, to adapt our service to fit what our clients require. Without our dedicated team though, we would not be able to provide the quality of service that we do.
Give us a call today to find out more information on how we can help you.
Well, this is a bit heartbreaking. I mean, I'm glad I came this way so I could see the V&A looking like a boat, because it really does look like a ship. Look at that. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Look at this. The computer says no, it's locked. There's the Discovery boat. Let's find out more about that, if we can get around that side. Oh aye. The Fifeys, ferries were the main mode of transport across the Firth of Forth for many years. From 1595 until the Tay rail and road bridges were built, the Tay ferries were the only means of crossing the river. Crossing the river into Fife, home of the Ginger Man. In 1814, the first Dundee ship Fitted with a steam engine was the Tay, built by James Smart, operated a passenger service between Dundee and Perth. The first regular steam ferry service to cross the Tay to Newport and Woodhaven was the Union in September 1821. The Union made up to 11 crossings a day, 6 days a week. There we go. So we can see the close links between Fife and Dundee. Dundee is this city of discovery. Dundee is not messing around. Look at this. Discovery. And then instantly what you discover is there's penguins in Dundee as bollards. Penguin bollards. Which begs the question, why aren't all bollards penguins? It just makes sense. Normal bollard, penguin bollard. Normal bollard, penguin bollard. Discovery ship. Look at this. It's even still flying the Union Jack to show the Empire. Days long gone of the Empire. We can't get in, it seems closed. RRS Discovery. Looks like a pirate ship. Isn't this nice? Welcome to the VNA. You do come to the VNA. There's a wee Hot Fresh Donuts award-winning coffee filled with bagels place. Heather's Street Food. I smell it and it smells lovely. But anyway, look at this. This is fancy. See, from distance it looks like this big cool fancy building, and then up close it's just like big slabs of concrete with wee stones in them. But hey, it works. It's pretty cool. Look at the nice wee water fountain. I hope it stays like this. I hope it stays all nice and it isn't got like 20 years time graffitied and smells like pee under here. And there's all manner, there's a couch in there. 20 years time there's a couch in there. No. It's lovely. Absolutely stunning. And look, you come right out on the Tay. We're back out on the Tay. Tay 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 tay. Now just to remember, I walked right round there and all the way along there. And from this side of the water, it doesn't seem very far. But according to my legs, it was pretty far. Oh man, if you come to Dundee, and you usually maybe come here to go swimming or to go whatever, go to the shops, come for a walk along the Tay, because it is lovely, especially nice and early in the morning. There's just, I mean, there's a lot of joggers here, I'm not going to lie. There's a lot of people jogging along the path and it's nice to see. What is this up here? Man, this Dundee front coastal line path, what will we call this? This Dundee coastal path is absolutely lit up with just absolutely beautiful stuff all over the place. This is just like, it's like art. Look at this. It's just a bit of sand if you want to go for a lounge in the sand on a sunny day. Holy moly, got a beach. Even there's a guy raking it. There's a guy out raking the beach at 9 o'clock in the morning in Dundee. Look at this. This is sublime stuff. Let me just reiterate this. This is not the Dundee I remember as a kid from the 90s coming up here swimming. This is 100% a revamped, rejuvenated city. Look at this. Holy moly, what is this? Is this some sort of interactive water feature? I'm kind of afraid to walk in here. There's stuff going on. There's a big sign that says press to play. What is this? Alright guys. What is this? What would you be playing? Am I going to get wet? There's some guys in high vis doing some work, but you know, it says press to play, look. And I want to play. But I don't think I can play right now. Look at that. Oh no. This is some sort of audio experience. Oh my god. You heard it here first. Dundee is more fun than Edinburgh. Oh man. Whale sounds. Ooh. There's another one over there. What is this? Press to play. I'm pressing it. Pressed it. Join in? What am I joining? I think I've got the broken side. Through join in. This one's mid-playing. This one's broken. This one looks good. Let's play this one. Avoid. Go. What am I avoiding? Oh, I'm the fish. I'm the fish. I've got all this time, 26 seconds to avoid the what? The laser beam? The boats? The fishing boats. Uh-oh, it's come fishing. No! I missed it. Yes. Now I see what we're doing. I'm a group of fish who are consciously avoiding fishing boats. See that's coming. Gap, gap. Oh, 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 oh. I'm going to survive this. You ain't getting me. Yes. 100% plus 7s plus 8 seconds. There we go. The screen's blue with fish. Collect your colour. What does that mean? Collect my colour? Okay, I've collected a colour. There's a shop I missed. Oh, I have to catch them. With what? How do I catch them? I have to save the game over. Mini games 1 and 3. Anyway, you get the point. You can come to Dundee, you can get audio sounds of the sea, play games, save the fish. And look at this. It gets better. There they go. There they go. Okay, so I've crossed the road and look what we have. Right in the centre of the city, they've gone and made this beautiful, serene garden green space. Look at it. The V&A Dundee Community Garden would not have been possible without the generous support of the people of Dundee who designed and planted it. This is lovely. Right in the heart of a city, you've got the community spirit showing you what is possible. Right in Dundee, what a place. Highlights how design can be used to improve mental health and enrich lives. Brilliant. This is what I like to see. Improve mental health and enrich lives. And that bit over there with the water, the sounds of the sea, that is all very audio sensory. It's brilliant. It feels so good. And that is a great place to take people with wheelchairs. It is such a fantastic, inclusive zone. So, I mean, I can only give like 20 thumbs up to Dundee for this, because this is phenomenal stuff. It's so visual, it's so inclusive. You know, look at the space width for wheelchairs, everything. It's colourful, it's bold. Exactly, sensory garden. With inspiration from pupils at Craigie High School and Kings Park School. So there we go, they've even got the schools involved with the youngsters. This is great. It's so inspiring. It really is inspiring, and that is what Dundee, I believe, is about, inspiring. Discovering and inspiring. The true heart and soul of a city, a town, a village isn't what it discovers from abroad or on a fancy ship. No, it is what the people collectively do in that area for the betterment of that area and the people surrounding it and within it. Amazing work, Dundee. I'm going to go over to this side now because there's more stuff. So much to see. So much to do. Jeanette's Gelateria. Look at this. And it's creating loads of local pop-up businesses as well. There's another bit there. There's more being constructed here. On yourself, Dundee. This really makes you happy and proud to be here. Right, where are we? Dock Street. Okay, so instantly I see a clock. A subtle yet beautiful clock. I know the architecture in Dundee is pretty sublime, and we're going to see some of it now. Look at this place. We are all like snowflakes, all different in our own beautiful way. Look at this, it's got quite an Edinburgh feel to it as you walk into the city centre. And just in the terms of the architecture and the cobblestone roads. Look at this. His wee face. He's got that sort of mouth on his face, like, oops, there's a polar bear on my leg. I don't know if he's displaying quite enough fear. He's got a cool face though, but anyway. Polar bear story. The polar bear's got one red eye, someone's coloured it in. Someone has officially given the Dundee polar bear pink eye. That's a shame. Anyway, there's a story behind this. So listen to this. The huge bear named Bruin ran through the streets in 1878, throwing the entire city into chaos as residents ran for their life. That is insane. Can you imagine a polar bear running through the streets of Dundee? This guy can. What's even more crazy about the polar bear story is it says here, that disaster was averted when Bruin, the hapless bear, caught sight of himself in a mirror and stopped to admire his significant proportions. Kind of like this. Ah! And then they put a noose round his neck and caught him and saved everyone. So aye, that's a real proper cool story. A polar bear let loose in Dundee. Anyway, here's more cool buildings and statues. We're going to get a lot of these. This is Adam Duncan, 1731 to 1804. Aye, that is a condom at the end of his telescope. So, I don't know what to make of that. There's humour. There's definite humour. This statue was unveiled on the 11th of October 1997 by the Earl of Dundee on the occasion of the bicentenary of the Battle of Camperdown. There we go, the Battle of Camperdown. Site of Castle of Dundee destroyed, 1314 near this spot. William Wallace struck the first blow for Scottish independence, 1288. Here was the birthplace of Admiral Duncan, victor of Camperdown. So there we go. Oh, and it even tells us on the back, there's so much to learn here. Admiral Lord Viscount Duncan of Camperdown was born in Dundee on the 1st of July 1731. In a naval career spanning 54 years, he saw early service in the search for Prince Charles Edward Stuart of the west coast of Scotland, and afterwards with the Royal Navy in the Mediterranean, America, West Africa and Cuba. In some senses, this guy is heralded as a hero for his work with the British Navy, and in other senses you could say he is a polarising character in today's world. As you know, history shows, not all the work done by these guys in the Navy in the past was all that noble, and we know that now. But yet the statues remind us. And aye, he's got a condom. We're on Commercial Street. I like these big signs. These signs are everywhere. You never get lost in the city of Dundee. There's signs everywhere. Look at that, the Bridgeview Station Tramway Company Limited. There's a vac centre over there. Oh wow, it's a dragon. This is cool. It's ugly. That's cool. The Dundee Dragon. Information, but the information is cryptic. Can you make sense of this information board with its cryptic message? Huh. Oh aye. There's a Baines in Dundee. It's good to see Baines branching out of Fife. Also look at this. There's a monkey on the sign. And he's messed around with the letters. Look at this. It's just monkeying around. Oh, this is cool. This is my favourite thing so far in Dundee. The monkey, the detail. He's messed around with the letters, what a legend. Look at this. There's the Caird Hall. Looking grand. But one of the most iconic figures in Dundee is Desperate Dan. There he is. Look at that gut. That's a big proud belly. I'm eating those cowpat pies. Yes, Desperate Dan. and the Dandy and the Beano come from Dundee, so they get their own statue right in the heart of the city centre. It's got to be one of the best statues around. Comic book hero. You know, look at his stubbly beard. Attention to detail. There's his dog. What's he called? Bruiser. He's got a stubbly beard too. And there she is. This is Minnie the Minx. She's about to scalp Desperate Dan's backside with what looks like a tomato. It's amazing. The dog's got his eye on her. So much effort's gone into the artwork, the statues in Dundee. It's just incredible. What a place. Here's the shopping centre. But we'll avoid the shops. We're not good for shops. We're here for culture. Right, so we're in City Square. We'll go and get a closer look at the Caird Hall. It is, it really stands proudly right here in the heart of the city centre. Fire, air, earth and water. It's got it all. Grey cliffs defying the thundering sea like stampeding horses wild, urgent and free. Angry green waters that rush and roar, dashing far, ben on our Angus shore. There we go. I've never been to the Caird Hall. I'd quite like to go inside. It's majestic and fancy. Oh look, Adele's playing here. Look at the fancy bus stops. They've got a light system and tells you when the buses come in. Not gonna lie, it makes the bus stops in Fife look really basic and archaic almost, but this is Dundee, a modern, vibrant city, so you know, it's the least you'd expect. Anyway, onwards and upwards. I've seen more penguins. This is a stunning church. This is the Steeple Church Centre. And that is just a beautifully put together church. It's so pleasing to look at. It really is pleasing. And it's just slammed right in the centre of Dundee. Beautifully, beautifully centred. It's a total showpiece. So this is St Mary's Tower. And what a sublime tower it is. And then we've got this shopping court area, quite modern and funky fresh. I quite like it. And that looks like the Dundee Market Cross. It's a unicorn on the top. It's the town cross, it says here. Shaft of the old cross of Dundee, erected 1586 in Marketgare near the old toll booth to replace an earlier structure removed here 1874. There you go, so it's a redone up version of the town cross. And these market crosses allowed towns and cities to levy taxes and basically control its finances more. And obviously Dundee is a major city in Scotland. There's another cracking beautiful church just across the road. And Dundee is full of many churches. Let's get that out there. And an interesting Mecca bingo building. It's like really slim, narrow bit. There's a yellow taxi. There's St Andrew's Cathedral. Right, I'm now just walking along Perth Road, and it's a beautiful street. This goes right along. There's loads of quirky, independent businesses. Here's Clark's Bakery, real nice. Let me get a square sausage roll and a coffee in there. The Queen's Hotel, grand building. So, another big part of Dundee is the university. And we have a friend who goes to university in Dundee who we might be meeting for a coffee, and they go by the name of Chubet Lele. So, giving her a message, she's in there, she's doing her PhD, so we're disturbing her, but we're going to get her out for a coffee and a chat, because she lives in Dundee. Look who it is. For those who don't know who it is, it's Chubet, the founder. She's taken half an hour out of her study.
Are you kidding me?
Aye, I'm just saying it's part of the episode, you've taken 10 minutes out of your study to come and have lunch with me, because you're busy doing PhD stuff.
Welcome to Dundee, Derek Bowman.
Yes.
Today